Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Amidst the hustle and bustle of modern life, in a world filled with restless city streets and anxious news, sometimes all we seek is a quiet corner. Perhaps it is a small room, a page of scripture, or simply one deep, conscious breath. Have you ever felt tired from just trying to survive? Have you ever sighed without knowing exactly why? In that moment, if we can stop and listen to the Buddha's teachings, we may just find the key to unlock inner peace. Today, in this serene and compassionate space, let us return together with Buddha's teachings, Magical Buddhism, to 5 simple, yet profound teachings of the Buddha, like a lamp shining through the night, guiding those who are lost. These 5 teachings are not mere theory. They are ways to live, medicine for the soul, and a path back home within ourselves. Introduction story. The Leaf and the Wind. At a small temple nestled on a misty hillside, a young woman named Mai came to see an elderly Zen master. She bowed her head and, through tears, said, "Master, life feels so heavy. Each day I wake up with new worries. My heart is restless, and every night I struggle to sleep. I try so hard, but the harder I try, the more exhausted I feel." Double quotes. The master did not respond immediately. He simply smiled, walked into the courtyard, picked up a fallen yellow leaf, held it up before Mai, and asked gently, "Do you see this leaf?" She nodded. This leaf did not fall on its own. The wind helped it. But if it clung tightly to the branch, when the wind came, it would be tossed violently without direction. Yet if it knew how to let go, it would gently descend, rest peacefully on the ground, and return to Mother Earth. Your heart is like this leaf. The wind of life cannot be stopped, but you can learn to let go so that your heart is not swept away. Mai remained silent for a long time, then wept. From that day forward, she began a journey, inward learning, to listen, understand herself, and apply the Buddha's teachings. Explanation. According to Buddha's teachings, 5 teachings for inner peace and life harmony. First teaching. All suffering originates in our mind. The Buddha taught, mind precedes all phenomena. Mind is the master. If one speaks or acts with an impure mind, suffering will follow, as the wheel follows the ox that pulls the cart. Suffering doesn't necessarily arise from circumstances, but from how we respond to them. Someone may say something to us, and we feel hurt, but the words themselves aren't painful. It is our mind that feels wounded. When we desire excessively, and our expectations aren't met, we experience turmoil. Understanding this helps us rely less on external conditions. Whenever we feel sadness or anger, we should ask, what is my mind thinking? What inside me is causing this pain? The mind is the root. To understand the mind is to understand half the path to happiness. Second teaching. Letting go is liberation. We often carry too much, old wounds, regrets, unfinished business, and even burdens that don't belong to us. Each day we pile more on, then wonder why life feels so heavy. Letting go is not giving up. Letting go is recognizing that clinging to what no longer serves us only adds to our suffering. Letting go is an act of courage, admitting that some things no longer belong on our path. Letting go is the first step to healing. When you dare to release, you open the door to a new way forward, lighter, brighter, and full of love. Third teaching. When the mind is pure, wisdom arises. The mind is like a lake. When the water is still, we can see the bottom. When the mind is calm, insight arises. In everyday life, we often make decisions when we're anxious or confused. In such moments, our words may hurt others, and our actions may lead to regret. The Buddha said, "When the mind is pure, the world is pure." Through mindfulness and steady practice, we gain clarity. Wisdom isn't born from accumulating knowledge, but from seeing deeply into the nature of things. True wisdom illuminates ignorance, and it emerges not from intellect alone, but from deep stillness. Fourth teaching. Understanding and love are the only way. Among all spiritual practices, love is the root, but love without understanding can be attachment, and understanding without love can be cold. Only when we truly see another's pain can we love them without expectation. The greatest happiness is not to be loved, but to love unconditionally. When we view someone through the lens of understanding, anger fades, and compassion fills our heart. That is why the Buddha taught about the 4 immeasurables: love and kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity, the foundation of a boundless heart. Fifth teaching. Living in the present moment is truly living. We often chase the future, which hasn't arrived, or dwell in the past, which no longer exists. We forget the present, the only time we are truly alive. Take a deep breath, hear the bird song, look closely at a loved one's smile. That is the miracle of life. The present moment contains all the happiness we need, if we can just stop and be. When washing dishes, just wash dishes. When eating, just eat. This is meditation. This is mindfulness in daily life practices. Start each day with mindfulness. Each morning, before leaving your bed, sit quietly for 5 minutes, follow your breath, feel your body, smile gently, and whisper, "Thank you for another day of life." Mindfulness in small tasks, while washing dishes, sweeping the floor, or making tea. Be fully present. Don't let your mind wander. By focusing completely, you will find peace and simplicity. Observe your emotions daily. When angry, don't react right away. Breathe. Acknowledge, I am feeling anger. I am not this anger. Emotions are like clouds passing through the sky. Don't cling to them. Practice letting go each day. Write down something you no longer need to hold on to: a fear, a worry, an expectation. Tell yourself, I don't need this to be happy. Gratitude practice before sleep. Think of 3 things you're grateful for today. Thank a person, an opportunity, or a lesson. Happiness comes not from having everything, but from appreciating what you have. Listen without judgment. When someone shares with you, listen with your whole heart. Don't interrupt, don't judge. This is a precious gift you give them and yourself. Dear friend, life does not promise to be easy, but if each day we take a small step on the path of understanding and love, then, even in strong winds, the heart remains peaceful. These 5 teachings of the Buddha are not just to remember, but to live. We don't need to change the whole world, just ourselves. We don't need to search far, just return inward. Each of us has Buddha nature. Each mindful moment is a step closer to true peace. May you, the one who is listening, always keep a serene heart amid life's turbulence. May you walk this world in mindfulness, live in compassion, and witness the miracles in every passing moment. Dear friend, if these words brought even a moment of peace to your heart, then this space was made for you. Please subscribe to Buddhist Teachings, Magical Buddhism, not just to follow a channel, but to walk together on the path of mindfulness and compassion. Every video is a gentle reminder that peace is possible, and you are never alone. Let's keep the light of the Dharma alive. Together. Namo, Amitabha Buddha.